Yes, I do write letters, but I have to be honest, I don't write them nearly as often as I send a quick text or an email. Mostly, I save proper letters for my grandparents and for a few close friends who live abroad. The main reason I write is because it feels more personal and thoughtful. Anyone can send a birthday message on Facebook, but taking the time to sit down, choose some nice paper, and write by hand shows that you are really thinking about the person. My grandmother, for example, doesn't use a smartphone, so her face absolutely lights up when a handwritten letter arrives. For her, it's not just about the news, it's a physical piece of love that she can hold and keep. There's also a creative pleasure in it. I sometimes include little things in the envelope, like a pressed flower from my garden, a tea bag from a lovely cafe I visited, or a silly doodle in the margin. You can't do that with an email. It makes the experience of receiving mail a real event. That said, the big reason why I don't write more letters is simply because life is busy. Writing a good letter takes time and concentration, and for everyday arrangements or quick hellos, it's just not practical. A text message is instant. So, for me, letter writing is a special treat. It's not for everyday communication, but for keeping those deep connections alive in a more meaningful way. It's a lovely habit to have, and I would certainly encourage you to try writing one to someone you care about. You might be surprised by how much joy it brings, both to you and to the person who receives it.
Dear Maria, how are you? Sorry I haven't written for such a long time, but I've been really busy settling back into school. Anyway, I write to let you know my news. At the moment, I've got loads of studying to do as my exams are coming up in January. I have also joined the swimming club. I train 3 times a week, and in a few months, I might even be competing. I had English today, which made me think of you. Everyone was really impressed at the start of term when I told them I spent my summer holiday doing a language course in England. My English has definitely improved after the course. I am even thinking of going back and doing the advanced English course next summer. Anyway, what about you? How is school going? Have you heard from anyone else on the course? When you have a chance, write to me and let me know all your news. Well, that's all for now. I really have to rush because I have swimming practice in half an hour. All the best, Betty.
One. Why is Betty writing to Maria? Betty is writing to Maria to reconnect after a long time and to share her recent news. The main reason for the letter was that she had an English lesson which made her think of Maria and their shared experience of the summer language course in England. She wants to update Maria on her life, including her studies, exams, and new hobby with the swimming club, and she is also keen to hear Maria's news in return.
2. What is the purpose of each paragraph? Paragraph 1. Dear Maria, my news. This is the opening and apology. Its purpose is to greet Maria, re-establish contact after a period of silence, and briefly state the reason for writing. Paragraph 2. At the moment, competing. This paragraph's purpose is to give a general life update. It focuses on Betty's current responsibilities, studying for exams, and a new activity she has started, swimming club. Paragraph 3. I had English next summer. This is the core paragraph that triggered the letter. Its purpose is to share the specific memory that made Betty think of Maria and to report on the positive outcomes of their summer course, including her future plans. Paragraph 4. Anyway, your news.
This paragraph's purpose is to shift the focus from Betty to Maria. It asks questions to encourage a reply and continue the conversation. Paragraph 5. Well, half an hour. This is the closing paragraph. Its purpose is to signal the end of the letter in a friendly, informal way and explain why she is finishing abruptly.
Three, what examples of informal language can you find? The letter uses many features of informal language, which makes it sound friendly and conversational, just like speaking to a friend. Contractions. I've, I have. I'm, I am. That's, that is. Informal vocabulary. Loads of instead of a lot of. Anyway, to change the subject. Simple linking words. Anyway. Well. Exclamation marks. All the best, Betty. To express friendliness and enthusiasm. Direct questions. How is school going? Engaging the reader directly. Informal phrasing. Sorry, I haven't written. Omitting, I am. I really have to rush. 3. Editing your writing. The letter on the right has a number of mistakes which have been underlined and marked using the correction code below. Read the letter again and correct the mistakes. Correction code. WW, wrong word. WO, word order. PR, preposition. T, tense. P, punctuation. A, article. SP, spelling. Up, something missing. 4. Outline. When you are writing an informal letter giving news, you can follow the plan below. Greeting. Greet the person you are writing to. Opening paragraph. Use set phrases to begin your letter. Say why you are writing. Main part. Give your news. If you have different topics to talk about, separate them into paragraphs. Ask for your friend's news. Closing paragraph. State anything you want to emphasize. Use set phrases to end your letter. Signing off. Use a signature ending and your first name below that. 5. Writing task. While you were on holiday abroad, you made a new friend and you promised to keep in touch with each other. Write a letter to him, her, giving your news and asking about his, hers. 120 to 180 words. When you are writing an informal letter, use informal language. Short forms, example, I'm, didn't. Exclamations, example, it was great. Direct questions, example, what are you up to? Expressions, example, well, of course, anyway, actually, you know, you see.